Good morning. Good morning. October 21st. Welcome in, everybody. Yeah. I see Jeremy said by the time y'all get up. Yeah. Been up, Jeremy. That's the problem. I wish I could sleep sometime, man. I got to turn this fan on. Thing looks like makes you look weird. Hey, I look weird enough without the fan spinning on my head there. Joe, what's up? TJ, Ronnie, God bless America. How are you doing? Who else is in here? I know it's early. Eddie Nunez. What's up, Eddie? Eddie, that was a great. I don't know if you were with them. I was picking on y'all yesterday. I don't know if you were with Stevie when y'all shot that with Captain Ray or whatever. That was pretty with about a two that he shot. Oh, but no, just kind of hanging out. Got a meeting at the cemetery in a little while, but thought I'd go live. It was on Mr. Ron Brown, Drone Nation last night. That was fun. Had a great show. Joe, how are you doing? If anybody wants to hop in, you're welcome to. Not gonna stay on real long. Just kind of chilling out this morning, drinking some good old coffee, checking up on the news. Kind of 46 degrees here this morning. Nice fire. Okay, yeah. And yesterday it was 49 here. Today it's 59. So yeah. But it was a great day yesterday. I think it only got to 73, although today shows 88. So yeah, the heat is back, but it's a pretty week. No rain. Doesn't show any rain the whole week, and a little cooler temperatures in the morning. So yeah, that's pretty good. Captain Joe and I are supposed to try and go flying Thursday, I think. Who forgot to pay the heat bill? Come on, Barkley. I know Barkley don't get cold. What's up, Barkley? Got Barkley's package sitting right here. Got it ready to go out. He won the T-shirt last night on Drone Nation. Got to get that out. And thank everybody who watched Drone Nation last night. It was a good show. And of course, tomorrow night on the Fly for Fun show, we do have the crew of Drone Nation. Kind of catch up with them and be a little different. Kind of see what they're personally doing. Kind of like we'll do like in a day in the life of Ron, a day in the life of Marcus, and a day in the life of DeMarco. Because we all know about the drone flying abilities and stuff. So yeah, let's kind of catch up with the pilots. That's always what the Fly for Fun show is about. And 2 weeks after that, we have Jack from Half Chrome. Barkley, what's up this morning? Things in Vanderbilt there, they took care of our LSU Tigers. Guess Barkley's wearing his Commodore t-shirt. Join us for the 6th annual. Yeah, let's see, Ronnie. So I just got the electric bill, and I believe I got charged for sunlight, moonlight, street light, light for my life. Sure. Ronnie, has it been, man, I think they're all bad in the summertime, but I know prices are crazy. Even our water bill, I don't know, the city council, they put it off about 2 years. And they did finally pass it for September 1st. And man, the water bills, of course, it's water, sewer, and garbage. And it might have been halfway decent price. I think we was paying about $42 a month for all three of those services. We get garbage pickup twice a week, but it's almost, I don't say it doubled, but it went up quite a bit. A lot of people are bitching. I am on the way to Michigan to barbecue and fly drones with Lon. Come on, I know better than that. Lon's working. Actually, Captain Ray is flying right now with Alex Escardo. I thought Sergeant Steve Jones, Al Sercheron. They have a show in Miami. I think it's a drone police I guess I'm not sure if it's just police drones or all kind of stuff, but they're down there in Miami. So Ray's going to go to that show with Sergeant Jones. So, but they are flying at I'm not sure where they're at, some little park or something right now. Just talk to Ray. Warren, what's up? Did I miss something here? We know we isn't paying for food. Jeremy, how's the printing coming? I know you was I want to see those what was you making, the coins, the little challenge coins. Yeah, those are pretty neat. We discovered an awesome hole in the wall spot barbecue here on Saturday. Absolutely delicious. Okay. Yeah, that's always the best little spots, I'll tell you. Joel says, morning, Mr. Eddie Nunez. I'm in Michigan. Let's see. Tell Gracie her song. Go to Sandfly Barbecue. Definitely, yeah. I definitely would tell her. She's got a car down there. Matter of fact, I called her yesterday evening. She was walking to the car to go somewhere. So, yeah, she's in a different dorm. I have to tell you, I don't really know where it's at, Ronnie, but it's about a mile, I guess, almost on the opposite side of town that she was on for the other dorm. So I don't know if she's kind of closer to you or not. Your tax bill quadrupled. And I tell you, really. Yeah, we get ours in the end of November. Well, it's got to be paid by December 31st. I'll tell you, I don't know, Barkley too. If y'all can, I'm sure you can. I mean, most counties, well, we have parish here, but what's really absolutely gets to give me is pull up somebody's house that's I don't know. You can just pull up an address and look what they're paying, and then pull up, like yours or whatever maybe, and they might be paying a whole lot less, and that's the thing that's kind of aggravating. I know we have a street right here by the college course called College Drive, some of the biggest and nicest houses, and one house might be 5,000 a year. The house next door may be 1,200. So that's what's kind of crazy about it. And I know the sheriff here is proposing a 0.75% sales tax just for the sheriff's office, and it got voted down last year, and they put it back on there. So I don't know how I feel, because I'm in the city limits, so we have city police. So we already have some of the highest sales tax in the nation at 10.25%. So we'd be pushing right at 11. Their gripe is they need more money, but as prices have went up the last couple of years, 2 or 3 years with inflation, they should have raised more money. They just need to allocate the money better. That's my personal opinion. I don't want to get into politics. We got the same 3 acres we have for 40 years, and it hasn't gotten any bigger. Yeah. Well, Ronnie, I will say, after being a real estate agent, like I was in my house for 20 years, a little bit over 20 years, and it wasn't too bad because they kind of, I guess that price, I don't know if it locks in on your tax, but it definitely stays. But when you pick up the sale price of that new house, or when the person who bought my house, their taxes wasn't going to be, say, what mine was. And that's the thing. So kind of crazy. Hey, they dipping into our drone money. We can't buy a drone. Hey guys, last night, if you were listening on the Drone Nation, we were talking about the deals at Amazon on the Mini 5 Pro and different drones, and pulled it up this morning, and guess what? They're back to the $1,900, just what they were. So there's a few people in the chat that got them for, I think there's a $10.99. So it's just keep checking Amazon during the day. You might look up and get it, or you can get your Mini 5 Pro or the Creator Combo Mavic 4 there at eBay. I got 10 acres here. Never gets any cheaper. Yeah, matter of fact, let's pull up Amazon and see what they got right now on those. Let's see, Mini 5 Fly More Combo. Yeah, it's crazy. Crazy how these prices sure change just in a matter of minutes. And we saw that last night. Yeah, right here. The same package was like, I don't know, $10.99. I think a couple people picked some up. So yeah, okay. I say F3S, but that's with the N3. It's still not a bad price if you have an RC2, $13.99. So yeah, hey, just check those prices. Check those prices at Amazon there. Angel, what's up, brother? How you doing? Steve Knowles, welcome in. Drone Okie, what's up? Mavic 4 Pros on eBay going up in price, too expensive. Shipping fees. Philip Koshat. Philip, are you still at the beach? Oh, he's finished up a sleep study. So you've been doing tests in your sleep, right? Right, Philip? Yeah, and Barkley, it's weird, but today I guarantee you, if you click it on a couple times, it'll be 11:59 again. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is, but it was like that all day yesterday. So caught it a couple times. Somebody know Russ wants to hang out with me because I drive a Tesla. Maybe he's just trying to get some extra power there, Eddie. Get his drones charged up. His shell drones. Mr. Philip Koshat. Philip, are you still in Destin or are you back home? No, Philip was in Destin here, I think, for the weekend. Angel, hope you're doing okay. Steve, hope you're doing good. Yeah, it's crazy the price of drones, or at least just in a matter of seconds. I know yesterday morning, Marcus and I and Ron was sending those back and forth, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, around noon they were 1,900 again, and then right before the show they were the 10.99 or whatever that was that Barkley had just put up there, and then yeah, 11.59 it had. And then I don't know, right when the show started, they were back up to $1,900 and $2,149. So it's crazy. Just do your due diligence. That's all I can say. Angel doing some. Oh, are you or me? I don't know if you're asking. Probably not today. I don't know. I got a meeting at the cemetery. And then I got to go pick up my granddaughter from school. Something. My daughter has a game, and Lainey, her daughter, doesn't want to go with the team because it's on the road. So I'm gonna go pick her up, and then I don't know, do some stuff around the house. I think Joe and I are gonna go Thursday. They have a swim meet. Granddaughter has a swim meet right over there in Mandeville where Joe's at. Probably go out to the lakefront and fly, then go to the swim meet, which is right there. So we'll go Thursday. We went last Thursday. I did fly yesterday evening. Did a couple packs of the FPV. So yeah, I always fly at some point, almost every day. What pun, TJ? I will be going to some spots to do some flying. That's a good deal. Yeah. Like I said, Ray and Al, and I'm not sure who else is with them. Steve Jones. They're flying right now at somewhere near Miami because Alex is with them. Alex Escardo, and he's on the way to work or near his work. So I just talked to Ray on the phone. Ray is down in Florida, but he will be back in New York tomorrow night. He went down there for a quick trip. So I think he bought a new car. He's going to leave there. Bought a Hyundai Tucson. So Ray, I think he goes on the 15th. Actually, is his official date that he starts his snowbirding. Get out the cold of New York to come to the sunny beaches of Florida. TJ, what are you up to this morning? Cap Joe must be sleeping. Yeah, he does. Eddie, his Santa Fe though, the transmission went out on it, and they replaced it in his new Santa Fe, and then actually it went out again. So I think it's still in the shop, and then he bought it Tucson yesterday. I think he picked it up. So yeah, it's probably about his 10th or 12th Hyundai. TJ said he's having his coffee. Matter of fact, TJ, you in charge while I make another cup. Yeah, Ray loves that Hyundai. Although I think they have had some transmission problems on those cars. All right, that was quick. Let's see, Jamie Miller. I picked up the Mini 5 combo with the 3-year warranty. Thanks to you. Oh, okay. Last night, yeah, Jamie, that package right now is back to what 1900, I believe it is. So very strange. Quick, let's talk about Johnny. You wouldn't do that, Barkley. Look, Barkley, here's your shirt. All I got to do is walk out to the mailbox. Don't even have to go to the post office. They pick it up right here. Now, Jamie. Okay, so Jamie, that was the plus combo. Was that the plus combo? Yeah, you're gonna love the little drone. I know Ron was asking. One of the questions was, "Is it the best drone ever?" Or one of the best. I mean, it's a great mini drone. I would say that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's the best drone ever. I would have to probably say the Air 3S. Right now is probably the best drone out there. Of course, the Mavic 4, great drone. They're all great drones. I mean, if you got, look, there's people that are still flying the Spark. So the Air 2S, a lot of people love that drone. So hey, just get what's best for you. $107 No, I don't do none of that. Who was drinking pumpkin spice the other day? Somebody in Bob Casey, I think it was, maybe. But I do have my Little Debbie pumpkin brownie here. Now these things are good. Well, that's all it is a brownie, not really pumpkin flavor. Jenna destroyed my Flying Flynn T-shirt to the new Drone Nation shirt. What happened to that? We can get you one of those too, Barkley. I got the logos for John. Nick, let's see, Little Debbie, Pumpkin Brownie. Oh my God, that's a good one. No, this is just a brownie with the. I don't think it's not pumpkin. I know they're good. I can tell you that. I got to be like what Nick Saban. Doesn't Nick Saban eat the what's he eat, the little Swiss roll or oatmeal pie? I think it's every day. He says every day since I don't know, like 20 years. He eats two of those. Little Debbie. My friend sells Little Debbie, so hey, a lot of times I'll see him, and if I can get to his truck when he's in there stocking the shelves, I can pick me up a few little boxes of Little Debbie's. Ben Rail Productions, welcome in. Good morning. Jenna, Jenna destroy. She didn't destroy your shirt. Is it safe to let her do my laundry? Yeah, I would say so. Hey, even if she ruins a shirt now and then, Barkley, it's worth it. Steve Knowles wore my Johnny Drone Fly shirt at the Spanish drone meet. Cheers. There you go. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, Steve got you. Yeah, I had sent that. God, when they came last year, I believe, right? And I think he had a tumbler. Actually, Jackie sent me that video of you receiving the tumbler, Steve. Let me get some coffee, my real coffee here. I'm not like Barkley. I don't drink tea. Joel. So, guys, you think these shell companies, these other drones that they're making, yeah, what's the deal with that? You know, I don't know if I would still order one of them when you still can get DJI through eBay, Amazon, other sources, buying them used. You know, right now, if you want to pick up for the people upgrading to the Mini 5, got a lot of Mini 4s for sale, Mini 4 Pros. They're still a great drone. So, hey, you might be able to pick one of them up. I sold my Mini 3 Pro. I think Ron Brown still has a Mini 4 Pro that he's going to sell. So check with, you're looking for a particular drone and want to save a few bucks and get a great drone from one of the guys in the community. Hey, I think you do okay. I think all the people in the community that we know pretty well take care of the drones and stuff. So it'll be, you might be able to pick one up. I know Marcus just sold, what did he sell? I think he sold his Mini 4. So patiently waiting for the Neo 2. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Here, look, right here. This is it. All I got to do is write a little 2 right behind here, Joe. And this will be the Neo 2. Now, I picked up one of these, the 159 they had on sale for Amazon. Can't beat that little drone for that. I mean, especially if you have the controller and stuff. Neo 2 looks like it'll be fun. I'd say just because, everything. If you remember when Avata came out, everything that we talked about that the Avata 2, that we thought the Avata 2 needed or, would need or would be upgraded, man, they basically put it on that Avata 2. And they hit that spot on. So if they do that with the Neo, man, that's, I guess we all want maybe it could weigh a little bit more without any problem because I think it's only 139 grams. It's light. I don't know why I think it's 139. It could be 133, but it's very light. Could have more powerful motors. Of course, a better camera. Probably maybe a little bit more flight time if they change the battery. So, just those 3 or 4 items alone will make this, Will it go up a little bit? Yeah, a little bit. I don't know. I don't think it'd probably go up 40, 50 bucks, which, is pretty good. Because right now, if you look on eBay, the DJI Mini 4 Pros are as much as the Mini 5 Pros. So it's kind of strange. So And I'm sure they'll have more of these for Black Friday. At $159, it's a great drone. If you have the goggles and have the controller, hey, you can take this off an Acro. You have to go in your control settings there and change it. Hey, you can learn to fly Acro FPV, so without damaging it a whole lot. I'm not saying it can't be damaged. It's so light, unless you really maybe square into a brick wall. I don't know. But pick you one up. I'm sure there'll be, if they were $159, I don't know if there'll be anyone cheaper than $159, because actually, I think the Prime Day before this one, they were $179. So they actually went from $199 to $179 to $159. So when that happens, they're getting rid of them. The Neo 2 should be nice. Yeah. That's great little drone. It's fun. I need to get me some extra batteries for my Neo. Yeah, they're not too bad, Philip. Actually, I don't know. What are the Neo batteries? Let's see here. Pull Amazon up and see what they got on them, Mr. Philip. DJI. Let's see here. Well, that might be another. I didn't think they were that high, actually. Neo battery, $60. That's kind of steep for that battery, right? $150 for $292. Might just be better ordering a couple Neos and then sell the Neo. Kind of crazy right there. What's up, Nick?
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Driving to work. Been listening while I got ready.
Now, wait, don't say that word.
Sorry. It's intern work anyhow. I'm not getting paid for this.
I gotta go to work in a little bit myself. I gotta meet somebody over at the cemetery. But I was just looking at the price. I didn't realize the Neo batteries were, man, of course, everything is high, but the Neo 2, that is, I didn't realize, man, $84. I thought the batteries were I thought I bought a Neo battery for like $49 or some shit.
Probably. We were trying to talk one of the buddies into buying a Neo because he was looking at Avata 2 and he's just getting started.
Yeah.
But I was trying to find a bundle that had the goggles, a regular controller, and then the drone. But it looks like it's like the motion controller, goggles, drone, but like no combination with a controller, goggles, and drone.
Yeah, no, everything come out of fact. They just had it for that not Black Friday, or that Prime. It had the box type. What was the N3 goggles, whatever that one was, with the Motion 3. And the Neo and the 3 batteries were $529, which is not bad. And the motion controller, I'll be honest with you, it's pretty fun to fly with.
Yeah, well, he's trying to get into more FPV, which he is flying, but he just wants something that can be more like not full manual if he wants.
Right. Yeah, he would probably better off just. I mean, I would not. You can't fly the Neo with the Integra, so I would just go ahead and pop for probably the goggles 3 would probably be the best goggles to get.
Just do Avata 2, and with the rumors of the Avata 3, whatever, it might be worthwhile just to wait a little bit longer and let the price drop on the Avata 2.
Yeah, or else you could run out to the tugboat. I know where one's at right now.
You need scuba gear, or just need to be adventurous?
No. You can just walk right up to it almost. But the Avata 2 is a great drone, and it's a great drone to learn in Acro too. So, and although because if you have the goggles 3, you can practice. You can put the Neo. Of course, you do need a controller if you want to do it with the sticks. The Neo is like almost you almost lose track of how many ways there is to fly it. So.
Yeah,
but it doesn't fly with the Integra goggles, so that's I know Joe and Fotoleo, he kind of like, he wanted to just mess around with it inside and stuff. He didn't realize it didn't fly with the integras, and so.
You got to consult the flow chart.
Yeah, you almost need to. Like I had the drone guide. You need it for. Right, because right now there's used to be easy to keep up with. Now with the NC and the N1, 2, and 3, and the RC 2 and 1, and man, it's got that list, and there's really probably the original goggles, then the goggles 2, 3. Then the new one. It's probably 5 variations of goggles now.
Yeah, I know people have good kind of references online, but someone should jokingly make an app where you input what devices you have, and it tells you whether they'll work or not.
Yeah. Well, all you got to do, if you go to DJI.com, they have the compatibility with the little check mark that, it's pretty easy, but you can easily misread it and you order something and you think, because right now, if you got the RC2, you good for a lot of drones, and even the new RC Pro 2 controller. You can fly the Mini 4K, the Mini 5K, the new Mavic 4, and the Air 3S. So that's because I don't even think the RC Pro, the original, flies that many drones. I'm not.
I don't think so. No. I'm still looking for an RC Pro because I want the HDMI output.
You talking about the older version?
The original RC Pro, just for the Mavic 3.
Yeah. Yeah, you should be able to pick one. You should be able to see that maybe on Facebook or something.
I kind of wish I could get the RC Plus, the Enterprise controller for my Mavic 3, but they don't. People load it on there, but you can't update the controller after they do that hack. So it's all from China usually too.
Yeah. A lot of variations going on right now, that's for sure. And I would say it's only, well, listen, I know everybody gripes when a drone comes out, and it doesn't work with that controller, but at some point, they're never going to build one controller to work every drone, so
no.
That's
marketing. It's how they kind of step you up to the next system.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's easy to say that, you want, it'd be nice that RC2 work with everything, but then if you wanted a better controller, move up to the RC Pro 2. But, it is a pretty big, I say it's a big screen. It's a bigger controller, It almost looks like a tablet is sitting on there. It basically looks just like having a tablet, which a lot of people fly with. So, as far as that, but if they had them available, I think that, if they had them available, it seems like that is very hard to get, by itself.
I'd like to take a look at the RC Pro 2, just because I have, on the Enterprise series, it's like a 7-inch screen and like a larger wide tablet. And I like that form factor. I was flying yesterday with it. And I don't know if I like having a tablet that moves and articulates. It just seems like one more point of failure over time, but.
Yeah, it's kind of, I don't know. I was stood next to Tom, who else? Michael Wright. It almost looks like it would be a little top heavy and all, but everybody, nobody really said anything. So I guess it's all right. It's balanced pretty good, I would guess.
Yeah.
Because it's all connected, usually a tablet holder. I know Ray flies with a tablet, and then, you got to put that, some kind of tablet extender or whatever on top of the bracket for the controller, and kind of does make it maybe kind of, tilt over a little bit. So, John Flynn, what's he saying? They look good, even those third string. He's talking about the Detroit Lions.
Lions? I haven't watched any football in like 4 years.
They won last night, kind of big.
Good. Go Detroit.
Oh, Dre, what's up? Man, it's early. Man, Dre, what is it, 5 o'clock out there? Dre must get up. I think he gets up. He's getting up to check his bank account. That's what he does.
Ah.
Yeah, he gets up there and makes sure that Yeah, it's 5 o'clock in California, right?
That's early, 3 hours behind.
Maybe he's going to work out. George Kelly. Well, welcome in. You been doing some flying, Nick?
I flew a lot yesterday. We flew the Flycart 30. We're doing we were rehearsing for a medical, like a training scenario with medical resupply.
Yeah.
So we were flying an aid bag with the Flycart 30 to a location and then dropping it. So we did a couple rehearsals with that, make sure everything worked fine. And then we also did one flight. We have a COA. So like every month we have to record like flights into the COA. So we did a flight into the COA yesterday also. So that was a good time.
Yeah, that's one thing. It seems like I don't know. We always hear about drones, of course, search and rescue, but that's one field that kind of surprises me. That, and I'm sure they're making medical deliveries and stuff, but it seems like that would be a really to get something from point A to point B fairly quick in a major city, especially. I mean, I don't know, 7-8 miles is traffic wise is pretty.
Well, you'll see there's a ton of development in Africa because there's so many remote locations there,
right?
That a lot of industries test their VTOL or fixed wings to fly a couple hundred kilometers, have a little bay door and drop out medical supplies with a little parachute or whatever it is. So like, I don't think we see it here because the means of it aren't necessary, but certainly in other like austere environments in Africa, you'll see that a lot being tested.
Yeah. Mr. JRC, let's see, Johnny, what's the best DJI product from best bang for buck? Well, I mean, are you talking about drones? Or are you talking about? I mean, there's
the vacuum.
Yeah, the vacuum.
I think that got announced today, unless it was someone faked it, but there was a picture.
Yeah, well, now that they map your neighborhood with the drones, they want to get inside the house now.
Oh yeah.
So that the way, they already sent all that information back to China about your neighborhood. Now they'll have the inside of your house. Now, I don't know, John, the Air 3S is a great drone. The Mini 5 is a great drone. I mean, it got some new action cameras that's fairly reasonable, but, the product is the availability and you got to not that you can't get them. I mean, I will say it's really been very easy to get a drone off eBay. He says a Mavic, a Mini Air. Yeah, I mean, all of them. Yeah, you kind of got to check the prices, John. They're definitely all over the place. We were talking about that. I mean, personally, if I had to buy a drone today, if I only had one drone to buy, I think I would go after the Air 3S. I mean, I have the Air 3S. I think that's just the best drone out there right now.
The Air 3S is not under 250, right? That's just the Mini.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Air 3S is it's a beast as far as it's kind of I mean, a lot of people like it. I don't say like it better than the Mavic 4. I mean, they're all, I think we all compare drones, but it's two different drones. That's two different drones, and really can't compare an Air 3S to a Mini. Two totally different things. If you do fly at a coastal environment or somewhere where it's windy, I mean, you may not be able to put that Mini up, or you can. I'm sure you can always put it up, but you got to watch the battery. It will definitely perform a little bit. We talked about a little gimbal knot. That gimbal on that new Mini 5 sticks out there, so it can although the gimbal is stable as hell, the video from it, but it definitely will bounce around a little bit. Let's see,
Johnny. I'm gonna jump off. My headset's about to die, so I don't want to echo in here. So
thanks for hopping on.
Appreciate it. Talk to you later.
Bye. All right. DeSanto is trying to bring drone passenger transportation. Test flight would probably be from Tampa to Orlando. Yeah. Yeah, well, Tampa to Orlando. Yeah, well, I don't know. I mean, one day it might happen, Ken. I don't know. It seems like the delivery drones, we can't always. I mean, at some point it may end up working, but I know I watched a guy with Amazon truck. He parks right here and he does 4 houses in about 3 or 4 minutes. But if they had to land a drone, attach something to it, drop it, bring it back in the truck, hook something to it, I don't know. Mr. Koopy, what's up? John says coffee. So we don't know where all that's going to go. I'm in Virginia Beach, so yeah, need something with some gusto. Yeah, John. I mean, if you haven't bought anything in a while and you're thinking about, I would say the Air 3S is a great drone to pick up. Just got to watch the price. You can go. Actually, Captain Joe got his on Amazon, the Air 3S. You can look on eBay. There's some good prices on eBay. And, I don't know if you saw Drone Nation last night. We were talking about the DJI Mini 5 was anywhere from $1,099 to $2,199. So FAA approved a company to start delivery service in Detroit. So what is it? Bent rail? I mean, is that, I don't know. Do people think it will work, or does it work? I don't know. It just seems like it's a whole lot of money in that, and the way it would have to be done. Ken, they got what is it? What was the aircraft we saw and spin up that a lift? Was it a lift aircraft? Let's see if let's look at Amazon again real quick just to see if anything changed just since we've been on. Man, these prices are all over the place. Let's see, this Fly More combo. Let's see here. Oops, wrong button. Hit share. Yeah, no, look, $19.29, and last night it was $10.99. So you gotta watch these. Just keep checking through the day is all I can say. It's a Sky Rover drone. That's a shell company, I guess. They kind of talk about a shell company. Amazon, kind of a Mini 4 Pro knockoff, I believe it is. So you got to watch out for those. Let's see. What about, did they have let's see if they got an Air 3S combo anywhere for sale. And how much? You don't want to buy it right now. $2,100. Yeah, so the prices are, you got to check your prices. I can tell you that. All I know is, I see Ben Rail, they got away from behind. They delivered a candy bar in downtown from 2 miles away. Yeah, I know we've seen those videos and stuff, but eventually, I mean, how much is it going to take them to deliver a candy bar? And you can't probably do it in the rain. You can't do it on a really windy day. I don't know. I wonder what time was the first sale was on. Yesterday morning, Jamie, we were on there, Marcus and myself and Ron. I don't know. It was around 10:30, 11. We saw that deal. And then, I don't know, I went out and grabbed something to eat for lunch and came back and pulled it up. It was back to that 1900. And then it was, on sale again. Doing the show, it popped back up. Absolutely a controller. John, when you get used to flying with the RC type controller, yeah, you don't really ever want to fly with your phone again. And, that's the thing about these little shell companies. Some people are saying, well, hey, pick up one of them. But, man, it's kind of like you're going backwards, because now, grabbing that RC2 with the Air 3S it's just, in the Mini 5, it's just so easy. And as those controllers have gotten a little bigger, yeah, it's even easier with the RC Pro. 2. So that's I don't know. You get used to it. The phone, the same problems with your phone. You know, it'll heat up. There's the processing, the dim. It gets dim in the summer. So it doesn't really seem to have that problem with the RC type controller. So yeah, and Jamie, you know, I don't know. It's like I don't know if they are, you know, the My Mini 5 that I bought off eBay. The same seller had probably 7-8 of them listed for $1,140, but mine, the one I bought from him, the same seller that had those listed, was $1,100. Don't ask me why. Same seller, same drone, same, you know, Fly More combo, but it was $1,100. Got charged tax, but I did not get charged any tariff, any delivery. So it's kind of weird. I don't know why they do that, or you know, maybe they get a little bit better price when they pick up 1 or 2 or 3 of them, but who knows? But yeah, it's the way to go right now if you want one. As far as I know, Marcus, you know, he got his. Ron got his. Almost everybody, probably 30 or 40 people in the community has gotten a Mini 5 Pro, and not one person that we know of has not gotten it. You know, and of course, you think that the seller you bought from is the best, but in reality, I don't think anybody got scammed at all. And we've probably used, I don't know, 10 or 12 different sellers. So I wouldn't be afraid. And I think you're protected with eBay, you know, PayPal if you use PayPal. So now Marcus did order a controller, which he did not get. But, you know, I think what happens is these guys go out and they put that controller up there, and you really hardly see the controller for sale by itself. So they probably, you know, they made a price, and Marcus was fine with it and paid for it. And then they tried to go find it and they couldn't get it. So yeah, they do. You're right, Jamie. Some of them, you know, they do have that disclosure that's more, when you first see it now, it'll say, you know, you may have an extra import fee or some kind of tariff. I'm not sure how it's worded, but there's a couple ways. It looks like some of them are charging a little bit, like John Flynn paid, I think, $79 shipping, but it was no tariff. Now I did get a bill from UPS of $46.10. I paid it, and then that evening I got a refund from PayPal from it. So I don't know what that was about, but I know Ron Brown did pay, I think, the same thing, around $45, $46. So, you know, we all sit here and talk. I mean, almost everybody in the community was saying, hey, I'd definitely pay a little bit more for a DJI drone. I don't think the drone price was anymore, but some people were still bitching about a $40 tariff or whatever you want to call it. But hey, you got a drone, you got a great drone. And, you know, we really don't know the full retail it would have been from the U.S. because the U.S. companies are charging, I mean, you know, they got a guy on there right now from Miami. I think it's $2,149 for the same drone that 2 or 3 people last night on the show paid $1,099 for. So, you know, do your homework is all I can say. I'm not going to pay, you know, $1,200 more for a drone just because it's coming from the U.S. I mean, that's just the way it is. Oh yeah, if you never flown, oh yeah, man, shoot, it's just a whole different experience, John, because you grab that case, you grab the drone, you grab that case, and your phone is free, you know, when it's ringing, or you got to make a call, or it's just, you don't have to worry about it heating up. You don't have to worry about it processing. You don't have to worry about it getting dim. You don't have to worry about battery. It's just one less thing I mean, of course, yeah, you have to charge a RC, but it's just definitely just so easy to grab that case and go, you know, go flying. I think that's what makes it really easy. Nightbot, yeah, Nightbot is saying all kind of crap. I probably need to change some of that. Yeah. All right, guys. I've been on almost an hour. I was just kind of bored this morning. Got up early, and it's a beautiful day here. Need to ride out. Basic was $56. Okay. Yeah. So that's not bad. I mean, hey, if you want the drone, hey, that's what you got to do to get it. And I don't know, you know, because truly in reality, if you look on eBay right now, or even Amazon, a Mini 4 Pro is higher than a Mini 5 Pro in most instances. So, hey, just do your homework and check it, And you better pick up if you're looking for a Mini 4. I mean, I think a lot of Mini 4s and Mini 3 Pro and 4K 4 Pros will be available from people selling or moving up. So you can always pick up a drone. And I feel like when you pick up a drone from somebody in the community, you do really good. I mean, I feel like it's taken care of, and I don't think anybody in here is gonna stick it to anybody else. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Tune in tomorrow night, the Fly for Fun show. We'll have Ron Brown, Marcus, and DeMarco on. Catch up with them, and I want to thank you all for joining in this morning. Hey, get out there and fly while you can, and have a great day.